Hey everyone, how's it going? It is either way Randy Chavez coming at you today with a Veve OMI update video, and we're a little bit of flow and a little bit of Definity as well. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Let's get this bread. So, as many of you do know, when I did have on Manu Chowdhury the other day, he is the CEO, or he's a co-founder of Definity. And Definity, I guess I'll punch in here first. I found him through Crypto Rain that had been talking about him for quite a while. Pretty good, up about 10% on the day, about 9.7. It's very low market cap. It does have a $6.2 million market cap, but fully diluted. It is about 7. There are a couple of token unlocks to go on there. And over the last 3 months, it's done kind of okay. It's actually down over the last 3 months, which means a lot of stuff hasn't hit yet. There are a couple of announcements that they have, one of which should likely be this month, one of which should likely be next month. I went and got a relatively small amount. For those that can't see that there, I didn't put in 39,000. I put in maybe like 20, 25 to 29, give or take. It just happens to be up that much over the last month or so. That is not my money. I did get it put in charge of a fund that I co-own, and the other big, large aspect of that fund is not Definity. It is going to be something else. The other one, I kind of split it in half. I'll show you what that is right now. And the reason I don't have OMI in this particular new fund that I am helping to run is because the owners already have a lot of OMI, like more than I do. The other one is Flow. Flow's up about 2.1% today over on the CoinGecko, and his fully diluted market cap is the same as normal market cap, 2.1 billion in market cap. So this is obviously not as risky. This is a bit of a safer play. And over the last 3 months, it has done like a doubling. But if you go and take a look at Max and how long it's been out, it got up to like a $38 per coin last bull market in 2021, which is a lot. So obviously with that, I have a decent amount in there. For those I can tell, I did not put actually 43 in there. I put a bit less. It's just up a little bit over the last. It's actually doubled, like I said, over the last month. But again, I always said that I would keep my moves open, and just I don't believe in gating any information where you have to pay, like, oh, you have to access Patreon for this. Maybe I should. Maybe I'd make a little more money that way. But again, this is just kind of keeping things open, letting you all know what I'm doing, what I'm in charge of. And now we'll get over to the OMI and the Veve side of things. So OMI down about 6.3% today at 00097. I will get a little bit more next week. And we have the chart again, just kind of the beginning of the day, or I guess like 22 hours ago, probably 24 hours ago by the time you guys are looking at this. Just under a $300 million market cap. And let's see how it does against the rest of the top 10. Only 867,000 in volume. A lot of things. I think Taylor Swift has 2 cats or she might have multiple cats. I don't know how many cats she has. Some girl Brittany might be able to tell us. But people made meme coins of her cats, and they did like amazing. People are up like 10x on that. There was Pooh coin this morning that is up like double. There's a lot of things. There's a bunch of meme coins, and people can make money on that. There are I can name on one hand the amount of people that I know that are successful solely on meme coins, and that are successful in the long term because of them. And the long term, again, is going to be subjective here, because what is long term to someone is not long term to another. I tend to like things a little more fundamentals, not necessarily the hype. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, hype is temporary, fundamentals are forever. I believe that OMI will be here decades from now, whereas a lot of these meme coins will not. But again, that's just my opinion. So we go over to the top 10. Take a look at Bitcoin, up less than 1% on the day. Ethereum down less than 1% on the day. BNB up 8.3%. So that's a big outlier of the day. Everything else is down or below, or down or above less than 1%. XRP is down 2%. Cardano's down 3.2%. Dogecoin down 4.8%. So actually, it is a kind of a bit of a red day for the markets here. But again, all of these had just massive run-ups these last couple weeks. So you need a cooling off day. If you're in a good project, not everything goes up forever all at once. You have to have a couple down days, red days, consolidate, find where you're trading at, and then continue. Let's move on here. One of the things when I had a bunch of Pokemon clients there was they weren't just in Pokemon cards or in Hot Wheels or in other stuff. And one of the big issues I saw with them, was the ones that I advised were their partners. They were going out and saying, hey, you have enough physical stuff. This is enough. It's taken over the whole house. It really took over just like a room or half a room, but they were just not really kind to their husbands. Anyway, um, and that was it. It was just a limit of space. You don't have that when it comes to Veve. I have like 1,500 collectibles and comics on there. It doesn't take up a lick of space. And then you also have Mark Overeem, which says, selling these digital collectibles to buy more physical, or I'm sorry, selling these physical collectibles to buy more Veve digital collectibles. And there's Howard the Duck over there kind of overseeing everything. That looks like a lot of stuff. That looks like, and again, if you can kind of get rid of all that, play with stuff digitally, eventually see it on your Apple Vision Pro headset, that just seems to be the way that people are going. I found this one wallet that I was talking to Vincent Cerzolo the other day of the Addiction comic. Maybe we get another Addiction comic sometime soon. Maybe they announce it next month. I don't know. But either way, I see one person here that has like 250 something of these comics. They have 65 of the common. They go and they have 98 or 80. Or is it 82? All right, sorry, 55 of the common, 126 of the uncommon. And then just a whole bunch out of it comes out to 336 comics of Addiction that they have. Absolutely wild. Is that going to continue? I don't know. We'll see. We've had a couple of things actually sell out recently. Obviously, that sold out very, very quickly. Vincent Zerzolo was very, very happy about that. And then you have yesterday the Rabbits. You had Ron English and the music and all that. So that had a total of $56,265 between both of those drops. Obviously, the second one sold out because that was much scarcer. It was cheaper, but to have that to have that big jukebox. Now I get it. $15 is still very cheap, and they're not, and that'll probably sell out eventually. But combined with both of those drops, it turned out to be $56,000. And you have a couple of people that went a little hard with it. You have a couple of people that decided to go and say, hey, you know what? I want to make these really special. They buy 10 of the jukeboxes, and then they go and they say, you know what else I'm going to do? I want to go on and I'm going to buy a couple of these matching records. Matching record meaning they have a number 46 ultra rare, which is really cool, and a number 43 ultra rare. And then they also have on top of that, they decided to go and get a number 43 secret rare and a number 43 common. Just lets you guys know that some people are just like, heck it. I mean, you guys know the actual F it words, but how many times do you do something that maybe you shouldn't do and you're just like, heck it, screw it. And you go out and you just do it. This person spent $1,800 on those because, like, you know what? Screw it. They're likely going to be worth a lot more one day. And at least I have these for now. It's a really cool set. It's a cool flex piece. And again, for someone like me, all right, I'll get a secret rare Black Panther for $289. Heck it. But then for other people, that's like, what is this, breakfast? And they pretty much 10x that in what their heck it is worth. And again, just because you or me or any of the people that we know really can't do something or won't do something because it's too much. What did Qui-Gon Jinn say in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace? There's always a bigger fish. There's always somebody else out there willing to do what you won't. Whether that's paying a top price for something like a Miles Morales selling for $12,000 recently. Maybe it was $12,000, $12,500, whatever it was. Only 159 of those out there, and somebody, someone just paid $12K for that. I don't think that's the highest anyone's paid. I think that's something that it's the highest anyone's paid in a while. You know, it was below 10K for a while, but I think at some point, this guy has never seen a bull market. He was born in the bear. Like, if I can quote Bane here, I was born in the bear, molded by it. I didn't see a bull market till he was already a man, and by then it was too late. By then he's already a grail at 5-figure mark. He's likely going to be multiple tens of thousands of dollars in the bull market. How high does he get? 20? 90? Okay, get to 100,000? Who knows? All are possible. Stacker was down the other day, and they've been experiencing a crease load in their data ingestion process. So again, when a lot more people get into Veve and a lot more people are just kind of nerds like me and they really like data, how many wallets hold this, how many wallets hold that, and you don't have to really be an expert on the blockchain. You could just kind of go and look at things. That's going to probably happen more and more. But they are really cool at keeping us updated. It does seem to be up and running right now. Pretty exciting. First appearance of Gwenpool, which I really like. She is going to be released on Thursday, March 14th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then you also have on the 13th, the day before, you have Joseph Parker Veve collectibles. You have the black gloves, you have the poster of him, and then you have the golden gloves. And it's going to be it should sell out. It's only going to be like 30-something thousand, especially after he won that fight. Oh my God, that was beautiful. That was a good fight. Really enjoyed it. I'm sitting there at a restaurant with my friends, like, I'm sorry. I know I'm trying to engage in conversation, and then at the end, I was like, he wins! Joseph wins! It's pretty much the same reaction I had in the Veveverse 500, or the Veve Race 500 that Metaverse Life did. I was like, Chucky wins! Spoilers, Chucky won that. Another thing, San Diego Comic-Con, there is going to be a movie night that is going to be organized by Veve Fambam. That is going to be on July 25th, I believe. That's a Thursday night. The Veve Gold Silver logo party will not interfere with that. Any Veve party will not interfere with that. It is that is our movie night that the fam's kind of putting together. So that'll be that Thursday night of San Diego Comic-Con. We're gonna see if there's likely going to be 50 to 100 of us. There's going to be a lot. So if you're in San Diego for that time and you want to come hang out and watch Deadpool 3 with us, you can. But you have to message Veve Fambam. Message her, not me. Message Veve Fambam. I will not get to your messages, but Veve Fambam will. Prince Toby says if I ever have collectibles on here, there should be 5 of me. And if you collect all 5, you get a golden Randy. And after that, you get melted down and you can get a golden Dashie. If there's ever any collectibles of me, it's likely just going to be one. Maybe one of me and Dashie. I don't know. Maybe we fusion Ha together. Everyone comment F down below. Pay respects to Akira Toriyama. Oh, God. I'm still not over. I will never get over that. And I do think that we can get Dragon Ball Z on here. And I do think that David will do right by Akira and having something really cool. If we ever get that on here. Who knows? Foster Hill, the Akomi community manager, had posted the other day, says, as we have mentioned, utility and accessibility are major priorities for us. The team is working hard to deliver on the features and priorities the community wants. At the end of the day, you have to make the best decision for yourself, whether you're buying, selling, accumulating, etc. J-Dog saying we could really use NASCAR or Formula One. I think either of those would be a great addition as well. Logo Fixie, the #1 logo whale, really living up to his name. He has 49 logos. Obviously not gold and silver. They're the red and white, blue and white, green and white, etc. Orange and white, won't forget you. That's a lot. I don't know the exact reason or science behind that, but that is impressive nonetheless. David got a picture with Manny Pacquiao the other day. And Manny Pacquiao is one of the goats of boxing. Absolute stellar human being as well. A lot of people are just saying like, oh, we're getting Manny Pacquiao next. Guys, David just likes to take pictures. Well, I'm telling you, he likes to take pictures just with everyone. I would not read into that too much yet, but I will say that the marketing that they had done for that fight with Joseph Parker is likely doing its job. And a lot of people are assuming that we paid for that. I'm here to give another option where if I'm Veve, I want to go over to any athlete right now and be like, hey, all of these companies want to do business with us. We're making them chase us. I'd like to propose something for you. You know, wear Veve on your shirt, on your trunks, what Joseph Parker did, and then we'll put you as priority on digital collectibles on there, and you'll get out in the next couple months or whatever. And guess what? Something like that. I mean, we have Veve being represented at that sporting event. There's likely going to be other sporting events. I would venture out to say that probably didn't cost us anything. That might have just cost us a drop. That maybe something else was going to go there, but now this is going there. But again, just my opinion. And obviously, Ron English going in and grossing about 50K, 55K on his drop. First appearance music. Whether it's in bowling, whether it's in, you never really put, and obviously Joseph Parker's great. Ron Egger's great. We love him. You don't really put your best first. You don't really put your ace first. You kind of go in and you test the water with someone really good, see how it goes, and then adjust from there. I think there's going to be a lot of things that are coming over the next several months that are really going to surprise people. But again, just my opinion. There was a website that was selling masks of me, and people have started to order them. I please don't commit crimes while wearing my face, please. Take silly selfies. Do whatever you want in your house, in your bedroom, and out in public, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. I didn't. This is not my website. I don't make any money off that. Someone just found the website that makes masks of me. Someone in the UK. I don't know if they're a super fan or a creep or not, but I don't know. It's the life of a YouTuber. Foster Hill going out and posting about David Yu, saying, "I've never built up a company from scratch, from a vision driven by a true passion built up over decades of experience. I've never experienced the trials and tribulations of having to be the first in a landscape that has never existed before and wonder whether you're going to succeed or not. I've never had to worry about whether I'd be letting thousands of people down who believed in me and supported my vision to make it a reality. While I've never experienced any of these things, I know that the face you see David Yu make in certain photos is exactly how I would feel as everyone else finally started to see what I was doing. We will all keep fighting." That was him. I think he was posing with Joseph Parker. He had a really cool face on. In David we trust. We have auctions. I wish there was a better way that we could do auctions, that it notifies us more, because there are so many people that miss out. Like, we had a number 43 Rabid Dragon, the Year of the Dragon, the Rabids one, and that had gone on and sold for like $43. It was number 43. That was the lowest one that I'd ever had, and didn't know about it. It was really cool. Another thing that happened is you have this one guy, Robert Geet, saying, "I played the auction game this morning and won." He got matching sets of the Stitch, Tinkerbell, and Elsa number 1, 2, 3 Platinum Moments. I know you can't see that because my phone likes to make it bright for some stupid reason. But yeah, matching set, which is absolutely bananas. Good for him. Michael Bauman, Big Whale, saying, "I'm fortunate to have picked up one of my favorite artist proofs, round out my artist proof collection to an even 12, and number 3 of Marco's pieces. Thank you, Mcheck, Veve Official, David Yu, for another amazing piece of history." These go for thousands of dollars. One of the reasons why I think they are these auctions, and they go and they have a big, sale price. One, they're one of ones. I don't think people really understand how incredible those are, and why they're public is that you could see, and David gets to show off a little bit. Hey, this sold for X amount of thousands of dollars on my website, on my creation, and that happens every single week, and really nobody talks about them. The people that get those are going to really have a nice time. They're going to have a nice big collection there, and big whales are going to come in, and they're going to be like, "Hey, we want these," and they're going to pay big money for it. So the people that are stacking those now, they're about to have a really good time soon. In my opinion. Tomb of Dracula finally sold out. So that was one that people were saying that wouldn't sell. Oh, $20 is too much. It's not too much. This is very reminiscent of like 2021, when slowly but surely, the DeLorean sold out on my show. Oh, the Poison Ivy sold out on my show. I don't think, was it Poison Ivy? No, I think it was Mera. Mera sold out on my show, and then Catwoman sold out on my. There's so many of these things that didn't sell out at first, and then people slowly but slowly, you know what? I'll try for a low mint, or you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go and buy a couple of these because they're about the same price, on the secondary, so I might as well just get, a virgin variant, and then they sell out, and then they go up, and you're gonna see. I mean, you've seen that here. Most of these things the last month have really sold out on Veve. Happy Mario Day. Happy March 10th. It's the only day we could really say that. And then we had an Aston Martin 1 of 7 sell for $11,500 as well. MCP points. We used to get about 650 of those for 10 million. Now we get about 558 for 10 million. That means a lot more people are going and putting their OMI on the app because they want those sweet MCP points and they want those sweet bronze tickets. And who knows what season 2 brings us. Season 2 starts April 1st, so within 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks. There is more news, but it's already 20 minutes, so I will have to save that for tomorrow. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow.